Hey guys, I'm here to do a new tag video. This tag is a childhood book tag. This was created by Michael from Obsessed with Books 93. I'll leave his link to his channel in the description box below, so definitely check him out. It's a good time when we look back on our childhoods and we remember the good times. The good times when life was much more simple and much more fun. So let's go through the books that I have. Most of the books that I had when I was a kid, they were borrowed from the library. I would go to the library pretty much every week, stay in there for a couple hours, look at some books, take some home. When I was a kid, I read a lot of informational picture books. I was a big picture book kind of person. That's why I'm a graphic designer today, is because of the visuals. I'm a very graphic visual person. Information books about dinosaurs, space, electricity, how things worked, how to bake, how to cook, and a lot of those kind of books. I absorbed things like a sponge. But the books I'm going to show you today are more picture books, more story books. They were pretty darn cool. I went to my local library, went into the kids section and browsed through all of the books. So here we go. You guys know I'm a big Robert Munsch fan. I really love his books as a kid. He had really great titles, really great stories, and the pictures were a lot of fun. The first one is The Paper Bag Princess, and I loved the story. This was kind of my first strong female heroine. She toughed it out with the dragon, and she was supposed to marry the very snotty Prince Ronald. After fighting this dragon, she found out that he was a total snob. Elizabeth the princess told him off, calling him a bum, and she kind of lived happily ever after without him. The Paper Bag Princess, great childhood staple. The next book I want to show you guys, this kind of started my fairy tale retelling obsession. So this is the true story of the Three Little Pigs. I really love the illustrations as well. And basically, this is told from the wolf's point of view. Apparently got a bad rap because of his really bad allergies. That sucked. Overall, it was a really fun book. I love the illustration style. And so yeah, the next book I want to show you guys is Mark Brown's Arthur. I got Arthur's Eyes because that was a classic episode and a classic story. Made me feel better about having my glasses. I'm just kidding. I got my glasses when I was in high school, but didn't get these frames till this year. Anyways, as you can see, the illustrations are quite different from what you see on the show. They made Arthur and Francine and all of the animals kind of more child-friendly and less kind of scary looking. That's kind of funny. Mostly the illustration style I loved, and of course, great story. Arthur and DW, classic sibling rivalry. That's Arthur. I loved all of his Arthur stories. Those are the picture books I really liked. That's when I was in grade 1 to 3, I guess. I love the picture books and the informational books, and that was all nice and dandy. Of course, I had to get into books without pictures. It was kind of daunting for me. So when I had to actually use my imagination to picture the story, it kind of overwhelmed me. Actually, you know what? Actually, the books, they kind of had still pictures in them. Kind of embarrassing. Not really. Anyways, the next book I want to show you guys is Roald Dahl's The Twits. One of the twits on the cover here and another twit on the back. Very informational drawings here where cornflakes, tin sardines, and cheese can get stuck in one of the twits' beards. I love the stories. They're basically broken up into little short stories and how the twits are kind of outsmarted by the animals and other characters in this book. Oh, and even the twits going at it to each other. My goodness. Really fun book. The next book I want to show you, I've read pretty much most of the books in this series. I couldn't get enough of it. This kind of introduced me to the fantasy genre. It is the Bailey School Kids adventure books, and this is the first one, Vampires Don't Wear Polka Dots. Loved these books. Can read these like nothing. Look at the size of the text there. And of course, pictures. I had to get books with pictures. Helped me into the transition of going to picture books to non. So Yeah, I wish my elementary school days were as exciting as the Bailey School kids. Love this series. And so the last 2 books I want to show you guys, these kind of got me into the horror genre, kind of got me interested in really scary books. These books freaked the hell out of me when I was a little kid. Creepy illustrations in here, and the stories were actually really, really good. I get chills reading them. First one is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and more scary stories. I loved both of these books. These are by Alvin Schwartz. Illustrations by Stephen Gammell. Show you this is super freaky. Here we go. This freaked me out as a little kid. This drawing will keep you up for a long time. Yeah. So illustrations paired up with the freaky stories. This will haunt you for a while, and I really enjoyed the illustrations, and the quality of stories were really great. Yes. Freaky deaky, right? I think so. Da-da-da. So that's my tag. Really fun going back to the library and checking out all of these books again. If you guys want to do this tag as well and post that up, definitely do. For the people I'm tagging, I tag Amazing Book Reviews, Lizzie Books, and Leanne JC Ray. If you girls would like to do this tag, definitely go for it. Go through what you have in your collection. If you want to go to the library and check out some books, or you could just talk about them as well. Hope you guys are having a good week. I will talk to you guys later. Okay. And and I don't know. Hold on a sec.